Hello everybody and welcome back to Felsbrunn. So we've got the log thing. We need a place to put a shed. We need to work on doing some things to making some money. So I bought a chainsaw and the log thing. Hopefully this all kind of works out. So I want to put the shed in this area, so we're going to go ahead and clear it out. We need all the room that we can get. So hopefully trees still fall to the left. Oh, that was different, and it sounds a lot better too. And did I hit the tractor? No, I didn't, because I'm a boss. All right, next one. We'll just fill all these really quick. I don't know how many we can actually fit on that trailer. Then we'll have to get the stump grinder as well, because we need this area completely clear. Do I need the little ones? I kind of like having trees. Everybody knows that if you watch the channel a lot, is I'm like a big hippie. So hopefully we can keep the ones in the back. I just wanted to get these out of the way. They'll be a pretty good, you know, source of income as well, as long as you know, we can get them in there. I don't know where to take them. I don't know. That's odd. There it goes. Did not want to take. I think you move slower with the chainsaw now too. Okay, it's not like you gotta hit the wood either. That's like really weird. Like before you had to, like, you know, put the tip of the chainsaw in. Now it's like an aura that comes out of the front. So you just kind of gotta go in that direction. I don't know why they've changed that. Because I was kind of fond of the way that it worked before. Now, every day, I will say this, Giants has been putting in mods themselves, and it's like old tractors and stuff that we, you know, everybody loved. So we've got the K660 on here, the K1455 XL, that, you know, like the old base tractor. It's back as well, so, you know, we can probably get one of those for our little farm here. The Hurleyman, because, you know, it is the Hurleyman. Everybody loves that thing. Or maybe I only love that thing. I don't know. But it is back. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Whoa, that was like insanely fast. I hope I'm cutting these the right way. I think one more here. One more time. I'll be honest, I'm not a fan of how it's playing out here. I guess I'm just too used to the other one. Like, it's fine, but you know, you get used to something for so long, and you know, people change things and things get weird. Oh my, I've cut this way too long. Okay, so normally I'd buy the manure fork. I'm like way off here. But hopefully this works now and doesn't like glitch out. Everybody said it's better. You guys have to realize too, I didn't like watch any of the live streams or anything. I watched, you know, like 5 minutes of the gameplay on one of the channels. I can't remember even what channel it was. And, you know, I went into this completely blind because I wanted that kind of experience for playing it, because I had 1,000 hours in the first one in, you know, a few months. So okay. I mean, it picks up better, at least. And I lied. Can I, like, pick that up? Maybe I can pick this up. Okay, I can just pick this up. Alright. So, that's a base. Good. Alright. So, we'll get the rest with the tractor. Maybe I was trying to do it with something too small. Now, hopefully, everybody's having a pretty good Thanksgiving. Okay. This is getting kind of bad. Okay. But yeah, hopefully everybody's having a good Thanksgiving. This video is going to come out later today because, you know, it's Thanksgiving, people. We can't, we can't change holidays, you know? Oh my god. It's so weird now. It doesn't work. Like, it's just on the tip. Like, that's all it's wanting to grab. It's just the tip of the log. And that's no fun for me. Hopefully, get two. Yeah, it's like it locks onto it. It's very weird. But I was never, like, a fan of this particular log grab anyway. What's going on? Alright. Let's try the tried and true. I'm gonna run back to the shop really quick and we're gonna get the manure fork and see if it's any better. Alright. Round 2, let's see if the old trusty thing works. I swear to God, it's like something has power over everything. Oh no, don't tell me you've changed this, Giants. We won't be friends anymore. Look there. See, how hard is that? It just picks it up, it scoops it in, everything is fine. Everything works. The problem is, I think, that none of the logs really have, like, weight to them. So, you know, like, the log fork's supposed to, you know, be used to get under them, you know, at the same time. And I don't think that the logs have the weight to get under them. You know, the forks can sink in the ground. We can't sink in the ground in any of the FS games. So, I think that is a little bit of a problem. Really. Like, I'm not joking around. And I know I'm, like, being really critical of the game here, like, the past couple episodes. But, you know, this is stuff that, you know, we were hoping that was going to be resolved. In this iteration of Farming Sim. So I think that, you know, people like me that are, you know, being critical, it's not that we hate what they're doing. You know, if I hated what they were doing, I wouldn't be making the videos, people. It's that there was too much focus on, you know, other aspects. And wow, it's awesome. Trust me, I'm loving this. Some things, like, really should have been taken care of. Like, the bales work a little bit better. And I'm not getting, like, weird glitches or anything like that out of the trees. Like, there have been improvements. But that log fork sucks. Like, it has sucked for so long. You rascally rabbit. will say this, the like holding physics are a lot better. I was able to cart that from over there to over here, didn't drop it, nothing bad happened. So, you know what? That's A-okay in my book. This too heavy? It's too heavy. There we go. First and only trailer load that we need to do is done. Hopefully I don't get jabbed in the back of the head with this big pointy bit. That might be an issue. Alright, let's see here. Where do we go? Sawmill is in the other corner of the map, of course. Let's take the scenic way. I always hit escape for some reason to exit a map. It's got weight on the trailer, at least. So we'll go up to where, you know, everybody's seen the videos of the, like where the German farm normally starts, which is right here in this big paddock. So we'll go north here. Yeah, go north up past 11 and 21, and, you know, we'll make our way there. I know that, you know, we probably should have started with a little bit more cash, but we've got 105 right now, and hopefully this little bit of log will bolster that. I would like to do contract work for most of our implements, but I'd also like to be able to do contract work for like harvesting. So, you know, we need a harvester, and we've got the tractor, we've got a tipper, so we can definitely hold a lot of material and, you know, go and do the contracting work. So we really need a combine. I think that's what we're going to buy first. I really like the idea of doing contract work. The mission system this time is pretty good. I will say, you know, we done the John Deere and the cotton harvest in the last one, and yes, it didn't pay a great amount, but it would have paid better if we had our own stuff. Now, a harvester, not a carton harvester, is going to be something that we're going to use, you know, basically every episode. You know, we'll have it doing something. So it is a piece of equipment that we need to have, and I need to have beacons on too because I am the dumb. Does into anything? No. Or 2 does, though. Oh, there we go. Get hit by this guy. So, you know, that is something that we should probably go ahead and get. And we need a little bit more money than what we have. Now, if we're going to do contracting work, we're going to, like, over-spec it a little bit, if that makes any kind of sense. So, what we can do is we won't get the bison, whatever it is. I'm not a fan of that one, so that's like the main reason for not getting it. But what we will possibly, well, I mean, we'll have to look at our options for sure, but the TX32, I think it is looking pretty good for us, and we can actually put the Rostamash header on that. That's something that I've done before with a with the K1660, was get the Rostamash header and, you know, overdo it a little bit. It basically doubles its width, and the capacity of the bin is actually really, really good. So, I mean, for its power-wise and everything. Now, the only problem that I see with that is in some hillside stuff. So we're going to have to watch what we do. I don't know the map that well. You know, I'm really used to all the farming sim maps being kind of flat. But a lot of this is not even remotely flat. So we need to be careful of what we do. I'm sure I'll mess up the very first one and get something going up the side of this mountain or something. But I think that's going to be our best bet. And I'm so glad that they put the sawmill so far out of the way. Like, I know that that's really weird to say I'm glad that they did, but it allows us to explore the map, and I think that's pretty cool. Look how much our tires are deformed on the rear, too. They're almost flat. We've got a lot of weight on here. I'm hoping that this pays well. I doubt it's going to be as overpowered as what it was in FS17. I don't know what any of the numbers are for it, but we've got, you know, 2 decent size and 2 little trees on here. So I'm hoping that it is, you know, something. Oh, it just about tipped it right there. Oh, we about passed it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get up in here. Hopefully it just takes them off the trailer, possibly. Is this where they go? This is looking like where they go. Let me check the little information dongle. R sell wood. Okay. Got 105? Oh, wow. Yeah, they nerfed that into the ground. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. All right, so let's take a look at harvesters. Okay, it's 100 grand. The capacity 56. See, this one dips down to 45. You know, this one's technically faster. It holds more fuel. And is only 20 horsepower less. Now, okay, so that's 380 horsepower. This is the one that we're going to steal the header off of, I think. So if we go here and here, where is it? See, this is the one, 4 meters. Or no, it's the Massey. I'm sorry. Yeah, because we can't run that. That's 9 meters. So it's a Massey one. So we need 150 some odd grand. We don't have that much. Need 132. See what I mean? Okay, so we get that for 4, but that's 7.6. You know, and it's $17,500 more. But it's going to double our production as long as we can run it. I'm decently sure that we can run it. If I can remember all the keys. So harvesters, the Massey's got 306 versus our 160, so double the horsepower. I think we'll be fine though. I've got a feeling that we'll be fine. Okay, so we need like 40 more grand, and we need to pull it out of our butts. Okay, so what we're going to do today, that way we can test out more stuff, is do the harvester in field 31. We don't have enough cash, so just gives us a chance to use some stuff and do all the fun things. So it's like right there, you know. It's not that big of a field. We should be able to knock it out pretty quick. Don't know why I'm spinning tires right now. Like, we're not even going to worry about taking the trailer here. So, you know, we need to make that money. Now, I know it seems like very odd to be, you know, skipping ahead to getting a harvester when we don't even have, you know, things to harvest with. I'm sure that to a lot of people that's like a odd moment, you know? But the thing is, okay, as we move along, you know, to make some money and everything, the harvester is our biggest purchase. And if we had all the stuff to plant fields and stuff first, guess what? We can't, we don't have a way to harvest it. So getting a harvester first and then buying the little stuff off of contract work that we can do. Like, we could have done this with our own equipment and made $900 extra. Yes, we've been out the fuel costs, but if we're wasting $900 in fuel, we probably shouldn't have been doing it in the first place. So, you know, things like that add up. That's a third of the way to the Salford plow, which we're going to need here, like, shortly. You know, yes, we shouldn't have bought the baler and stuff like that. I was thinking that, hey, we'll do this. We can get to some digestate. That's going to help us make money again, because we can do a fertilizer job with digestate and spread that out. So, you know, I'm trying to look at the best course of action going forward most of the time. But there's just sometimes that you know, you can't. Like, we need to have some things a certain way. You know, this isn't FS17 by any means. So things are really, really different. I'm not sure why I'm spinning so much. Now, this is the header that, you know, we would be using. It should work just fine. It's going to barely clear the boom, or the auger pipe, but it should work out, I think. It's kind of cheaty, but kind of not. You know, people in flatlands will use bigger headers than normal, just because they can. You know, you get into a piece of equipment, if you're going flat, guess what? It doesn't take a lot of power to go flat. All your power can be diverted into running the header and, you know, processing that amount of grain. Now, you can go overboard and the unit itself cannot process the amount of grain that you're throwing at it, but in most cases, you know, it's okay-ish. You know, you probably wouldn't go double the size like what we're going to do, but Alright, so we're on our last little bit here in the big old field 31, I guess is what we're in. And hopefully this ends up paying kind of well. I can't remember what it was. It's like 2,300 bucks or something, right? So, you know, I mean, it's not a lot of money, but it is some. It's going to push us to bigger and better things, I think. Our big problem here is I'm not allowing myself to lease things. So, you know, yes, we could lease an ideal if we wanted to. I mean, that wouldn't be, like, even a problem. But the thing is, you know, we don't own it, and little mistakes with leasing can cost you a lot of money. So I don't want to lease. That's like my one rule for this. I don't mind, you know, trying to find quote-unquote exploits, but you know, little things here and there. Anything that we can do to make a little bit extra cash. I mean, let's face it, that's how you make money. You find the most efficient way to do a job and you make cash from it, one way or the other. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. That's how it works out. I know that seems kind of shady, but you know, things just kind of go like that. But hopefully we get this emptied into here. I think all of this will fit. It's going to be very, very close. No! How much is left? 1,300 liters. Alright. Hopefully this is not going like... Of course it's going all the way across the map. And I just realized that, you know, we just got to run 2 big pieces of Massey. So that's pretty good. I like Massey. I'm wearing a Massey hat, I think. Yes. So, there you go. They didn't have a Valmet hat. Or a Valtra hat, I don't think. Or I would have had it. Or, you know, something. I would have had some other hat on. But we always like Massey around here, so... That is what we're sporting. Alright, so somewhere around here is the empty out point. And I think it's right here. So we'll see what the mission says here. There's 1,300 liters left in the in our thing. Yes. Okay, you see that plus 39 harvest income right there? So, as long as we don't empty out this contract, I wonder if I can make it all the way back over there and get the last bet. And what that's going to do to us. Okay, we have 1,308 liters. Let's not do this yet. Wait, what does that say? These costs, reimbursement, missing crops. No, we are not missing any crops. I don't know where I'm trying to look here. Wheat, right? Yes. This guy. Train station mills. Southeast, never eat. Okay. Grain mill is at 387. Grain mill. Grain mill's right up the road. Okay, so we're going to dump this in the grain mill, and then we're going to see if it says that we're missing crops. Because I think that this is going to be kind of cheeky. Okay, so we made 506 there. So we go back to here. Alright, we're not missing anything. Let's complete this. Hey, looky there. Alright. Cool. So that actually worked. Like, it's a little bit cheaty, but it does work. But we can't get like a grass contract. We've got all that stuff. I did install the baler mod, or not the baler mod, but the bale wrapper mod. If we go to baling tech, there it is. There we go. 8,200 bucks for the wrapper. So we could make some silage as well. I don't know if it's going to be as profitable now. Hopefully, if we make silage bales, we should be able to turn those into the BGA. I hope. That is what I'm hoping. But I think that is where we're going to leave it for this Thanksgiving Day. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving, by the way. And yeah, we'll see you in tomorrow's video. It should be out at the normal time in the morning. So everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next one.